Funny because a lot of people
had an aneurysm. But we'll go ahead and get started. Everybody looks like they want to walk. I said, yeah, I just want to thank everybody for coming here today and to celebrate life, your life, and my life, and that it is my 1-year anniversary of surviving this experience, and I want you all to know it's a very positive experience because we're all here today with each other, and you guys are beautiful, and I miss you guys so much. I don't remember everything, but since my sister Gina made this beautiful card for me last night, I'm going to kind of use this as a guide of what happened that I know. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I have short-term memory. I was in Las Vegas when this happened with Monty, and we called 911, and that's when I found out I had a hemorrhage in my brain. And they quickly took me into surgery, which was quick, right? And then they had to close it back up because you're only allowed a certain amount of time for your brain to be exposed. Otherwise, it can be terminal, and we didn't want that. So that evening was crazy, and that afternoon, I guess, for them. I have absolutely no recollection of the days before and the days after, but this is what I've been told, which I'm sure is right. My family was notified by Monty to come down immediately to Vegas, and so they rushed to be by my side, and we were frightened. As you can see, I had no idea from aneurysm rupture that you can have a stroke in your brain, and that you can die from that, and limited time. So I'm so grateful that he called them, and I was whisked away into the hospital. And then my family arrived that evening as I went into my Barbara Cruz. Hi! What's this here, Simon? They worked together a long time ago. That's how I met them. And then what happened after that was my family came, and the one way to get better was for me just to focus on getting better, and they had not left my sight, or they didn't leave me at all this whole time, almost this whole year, and I love them for taking care of me, bringing me into their home, and taking care of my daughter, and making sure that everything is right, and I didn't have to worry about the things, going on, and just get better. And I was always thankful because I work for a wonderful company, and they have a group called the Red Tab Foundation, which is led by Mary, and they came to aid to my family in that time of need, where they were pretty much stuck in Vegas for a while. And that was something that my family, it was hard for my family, it was a hard time, like just being there with me and watching me, and then going out to eat and only having like $15 behind all of them. So it was hard, but they did it. And then I got a little better, enough for them to say I don't belong in ICU anymore, which was great. It was improving, and these were my critical days. If you have time, you can read this. I'm just going to tell you briefly. I had to learn how to read and to write all over again, and to eat, and to speak. Just everything that you do on a daily basis that we all take for granted, like even waving. And You know, just those little things, and just being able to raise your head up, your neck up. I couldn't do that. I couldn't see either, so it was really hard to go through that. Right here, even though I have pictures of my eyes up, I don't remember it. I'm walking. Learning how to walk. And these are the wonderful nurses that was there with me all the time. I'm so grateful for them. Everybody who was there to save my life. This is Randy. He would dance with me, but they say really he was teaching me how to walk. I thought we were dancing. Okay. And then I'm leaving Las Vegas. In an airplane in a private jet. I thought it was going to be, but I got there. All alone, and with my sister claustrophobic. Watching me, and I was this way. And we drive, late. My sisters and they all came to Sacramento Kaiser, where I was dropped off, and I had to. Kaiser wanted to do their own thing and do their own testing and all that, so I had to go back to puree diet, and it was awful, and I was really weak at the time, but I made it, and I made it into rehab, inpatient rehab, where I met Chris and Dana. I met him when I was in a wheelchair, and he was due, and to be able to walk again is amazing, and it's just, I'm just so happy, and it's the reason why we can do things like that is because we have the support and love from all of you, everybody around, and that's what I think makes you better, is if you have love and support, you can't go anywhere but up from there. So that's my private jet. Rehab. I had wonderful people up in rehab. They're my first Thanksgiving in the rehab center, and you know what? It was the most thankful Thanksgiving ever. It was made with love. It was there with people who wanted to be there. And it was the best day, and I think all Thanksgiving should be just like that. And not be looking at the Black Friday ads. And then thinking out your route where you're going to go. I used to do that. I don't do that no more. And it's on a spreadsheet. I'm not doing that no more. I celebrated Christmas, and it was nice. I came home from rehab, and my brother-in-law set up a Christmas tree. It was beautiful. All these things are beautiful, and the New Year came, and I turned 50. I was 50 years old, and then I was going in for my third brain surgery, of which I was a Heather. Oh, see, I got distracted fast. I
turned 50.
I turned 50. And I had lunch with my wonderful friends from Levi's. And you can see all of them from Levi's. I love them all. They're not all here, but they're in spirits, ghosts everywhere. Everywhere they are in spirits, I'm looking for them. And then we had a very nice lunch. Thanks to Betty and Jackie, who have been my voice at work all the time, giving people updates. I love you guys both for doing all that, always. And 3 days later, I went into my third brain surgery, where I had a craniotomy, and I had 2 other aneurysms coiled, and they left tumor aneurysms in me, so I had to learn to live with tumor aneurysms by not getting too excited and want to.
Yeah.